Hi guys, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium here, and I am lucky we've come on unplanned. I guess it was the last moment, and I've got the beautiful Yvonne and Annette with me. Hey ladies, how you going?
Oh, hi Leanne, I'm good.
That's
How are you?
good. Yeah, really well, thank you. And what about yourself, Annette?
I'm excellent, as usual.
Beautiful. I love it. So, all right, guys. So we've got no real plans tonight, sort of thing. So we are happy to do some readings for people as we go along. So we all work in our different ways, but we'll touch on that in a moment. But with something, first of all, I'd like you to ask you to hit the share button, invite your friends and family to join in. And if you're watching on our private pages, whether it's mine, Annette's or Yvonne's, please jump over to mytimetv.live so we can actually see you here in the back of the broadcast, and we can put your name up and say hi like we are to Melissa right now. Hey honey, hope you're doing well. And we also have Vicky here saying hi as well, joining in. And so we've got some watching there as well. But ladies, I thought I might like to start off with tonight just touching on looking at what's going on in the universe, look at the energy, the changes that we're experiencing this year, and how a lot of us are being forced to let go of things. Are you guys noticing this as well at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah. So maybe I can explain it to the way I see things to be, and then you guys can give me your take on it, because sometimes we talk our own languages that different people resonate with. So I want to say, just guys, take in what the lovely ladies have to say, and if it feels right with you, take it as it belongs to you in that sense with that. So I just quickly want to say hello to those that are joining in. We've got hi Ruth. Melissa has shared. Hi, Kelly. Hope you're well, honey. Hi, Joanne. Hope you're having a lovely week as well. Hey, gorgeous Cara. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks' time at the expo, honey. And Liz, sorry, honey. So, and Maria, sorry, honey. The page missed as I moves as I go to click your button as well with that. So for me, I've been saying to my clients lately, look at what's coming up for you, look at how it feels. You know, there's still a lot of old stuff, old habits, old ways coming up that we're needing to let go of, the stuff down deep on the soul level, and the universe is really testing a lot of us. So I want to say, take that time and look at, you know, how you're affected, what's going on, what's being put in front of you in that way, because it's also about the mindfulness, the thinking side of it as well, because our thoughts is what we manifest a lot of the time. So if we getting stuck, I believe, and you ladies can give me your intake in that in a second, if you're getting stuck in those negative mind patterns, that's what we're manifesting. If we're going to focus on the positive, we're going to bring that positive energy into us that's going to manifest those dreams, those things that we are setting our intentions on currently at the moment. So I want to say, take a look at that. How are you ladies finding? What are you finding is coming up for you guys lately?
Oh, busy challenges. Yeah, lots of challenges. Technology, you think you're going to get some rest time or relaxation time, but that doesn't happen. You just got to keep going. So it's a lot of pressure at the moment. So that to me is like something that's hard to deal with right now. So keeping up, and just a different way of energy moving, and looking at life in a different way, but in a positive way as well.
Yeah. Hey, Kerry. Yeah, we're well, thank you, honey. And that's it. Sometimes we need to be reminded to look at the positives, or even just to be aware of where our thought process is going. What about yourself, Annette? Because I know we all feel different energies. We feel it and it affects us in different ways. How are you finding it?
I'm finding that what I think and feel, I create. And if it's negative, you create it. If you feel positive and you believe it, and you are working from your highest good and your heart, you create that. And the world is your oyster. And you just let go of what's not meant to be and roll with the good.
Yep. Whoops, sorry, my camera just
I think
You guys talk
And the
words
time
on the camera.
What are you doing?
It's a good night, isn't it? My camera
my head.
just decided to fall sideways.
It's like my mentors are coming right at me. Hello.
We're both leaning towards you at the same
Yes,
time.
you are.
No,
That's a
sorry.
bit spooky.
It was.
Oh, I noticed my head was flat.
Your head's beautiful.
So your head's moving. My camera's going sideways.
Yeah. Oh, look,
It's just
I'm
like a-
grounded.
You are for
You're-
once. It's
yeah.
you that's grounded. Usually it's the other way around. It's us that's more grounding you.
Yeah. Yvonne just said to me before, do you want a simple tip, Annette? I am grounded. And for the first time ever, my mind was completely clear.
Yay.
I couldn't hear anything
like
else.
it.
That was
But
amazing.
sometimes, and that's the thing, sometimes it can be the most simplest thing that makes that change or just resonates with you, sort of
Yeah.
thing. So it's finding what works for us because we all work individually and going with it in that
Yeah.
sense. It's
Yeah, a
being
lot
in
of-
that moment.
Yeah, a lot of people get stuck in the mind, and the mind's like a broken record, and it goes round and round and round. So every time it thinks, oh, gee, they're getting happier in their life, or their thoughts, they're more positive. No, I can't survive on this, and it's called the ego. So what happens is it tries to interfere and interrupt and create negative. So the
Yeah.
mind goes into a bit of conflict inside. So it's just finding a way to dismiss that negative and replace it with a positive thought. So, yes, I believe that thoughts create, so we can create our own reality, manifest whatever it is our heart desires, but we need to start here. We need to clear the clutter that's going on in here and break that cycle, that pattern of the negative.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
does. So it does. So we've got some comments coming in that people are putting up. So I know it's going to come up over our faces for a second, but we'll just read it and we'll drop it down. So Jamie is just saying, hi, ladies, I can't get this to work. Hoping you still get this. And if anyone has any messages or guidance for me,
That would
sorry.
be amazing.
I mean, that would be amazing. Oh my God, it has been one of these days. It's been crazy. So, Jamie, it's just important to keep practicing. Don't be defeated. Don't give up. I always say to people, when you get that negative thought in, acknowledge it, give gratitude, but let it go and replace it with something positive. So turn that thought around to the positive side of it. The more you do that, the more you're going to find that that positive energy is going to come in. Your thought process will change. It's kind of like we've got to reprogram our brains in a sense, sort of thing. In that
It's
way,
all about learning to listen to what's going on inside you and recognise the difference between a negative thought and a positive thought. And what I always do if a negative thought pops in my mind is say, I love and accept who I am, and dismiss just for that little bit, and then the positive will come in. But the mind will keep going and going until you can break that pattern, that cycle that it's got used to, because that's the way the ego survives. So it doesn't want to die, so it's going to find every which way to keep coming in there. Yeah.
It will keep fighting until it's got no more
That's it.
energy to sort of get through with that side of it, sort of thing. So, and I want to say also look at the bigger picture. Why are you in that negative mindset? There could be something laying deeper down that is causing that negativity. It could be the environment around you, the situation, whether it's relationship, the home, work, whatever that is putting you in that negative mindset. It could be your conditioning. It could have been how you were brought up as a child, what was embedded into you. There are so many reasons. And, I want to say the same thing with anxiety and depression sort of thing. Look at the triggers, look at where it's coming from, because a lot of the time we have something in us that sets those things off. Somebody may mirror or just sort of ignite that in us for a reason, but we need to look at why it's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when somebody comes towards you, and if they're not treating you very, very nicely or kindly, then we're always we're all guilty of it, ready to blame that person. Okay, we don't want to look at ourselves. But energy goes out, energy comes back, whether it be through another person. So your energy is affecting that person, so that person's coming back to you. And you need to look at yourself and see what you need to learn from that about you first. And if it doesn't apply to you, then send it off. So I always look at ourselves first. Does that make sense?
Something I learned at the last fair we were at, when I had that reading with Daryl, not that I often have a reading, but anyhow, he explained to me how the earth is run on emotion and how it's a frequency. And I suddenly got it where, you know how the Wi-Fi goes through and transmits to the computers? Well, if someone's angry, that transfers through and the emotion just keeps traveling on and on and on, whether it's positive or negative, and we have the power to change that instantly.
And see, if we're around negative people, that rubs off on us. We take it on. So I quite often tell people, see a mirror between you that reflects back at them. So you're giving them a dose of their own their own energy. You're reflecting what they are putting onto you back at them. So hopefully that will help them to realise.
That's it. Yeah, to help them to learn what they're doing, what they need to look at within themselves. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Sometimes we don't realise that we are a certain way. We just keep going. Like I can get tired and exhausted and grumpy or hormonal or whatever. My husband usually picks it up before I realise I'm doing it. And he has a way of just pulling me up, sort of thing, to make me aware of it. And I go, oh, okay, breathe, ground, refocus. Yeah. Roz is just on saying, you girls make a beautiful lineup. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, it was lovely to see you guys all here. She just says hello beforehand, so I had missed that comment. Sorry, hon. So beautiful. All right, we do have some questions starting to come through. So are you ladies happy to answer some questions and see where it takes us?
Yeah.
Yep, beautiful. So guys, just remember it is Friday night at 9:15. It has been a long week for, I'm sure, all three of us as well. So my English isn't the best late on a Friday night. So the first one coming up that I've got up here is from Liz. I'm finding I am trusting my intuition more lately. Also trying to see the positive more than the negative. Well done, honey. Sometimes, sometimes it's a learning curve. There's lessons in it, and sometimes it takes us longer to get those lessons. So, as long as we're putting one foot in front of another and we're heading in the right direction, I do feel that we are heading definitely in the right way. So sometimes we get really hard on ourselves as well, which doesn't help. So
another good thing is if somebody, as soon as you wake up in the morning and you put your feet on the ground, you're just still sitting on the bed and you put your feet on the ground, start your morning by, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm happy, life's good, all the positive things that you can possibly find, and you feel your energy like, it's almost like you've gone from this tired person to this, wow, I feel good today. That's how much it will help to lift you. You can keep doing that and applying that to your life every day and not take on other people's energy or stuff. Just work on yourself, then your life will start to improve more and more. But if you have that negative around you too much and it's actually starting to really pull you down, then you might need to question, are you on the right path? Are you in the right situation?
Yeah. And then if you start your day off with that right way, sort of thing like Yvonne was just saying, and you smile at somebody else, you're spreading that love. You are helping them to feel that moment of, that nice energy. I'm sure my postie had a beautiful day today waking me up. I got a knock on the door this morning, ladies. Got to tell you a story. Knock on the door this morning, woken up by the postie at the front door with a couple of parcels. So here I am not thinking, open my door, in my nightie that was quite short with hair everywhere, no bra, no nothing. To this gentleman just going, oh, wow, good morning.
What a way to rise the vibration.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I've just woken up. And, this is like 9:15 in the morning. I'm sure he walked out of my driveway having a good old chuckle to himself. So I'm sure he got his day off to a laugh. So I was pleased I could do that to him. I bet it wasn't a sigh, believe me, when I half open hello.
Beautiful.
So these are the things I do without thinking. But yeah, I thought, well, I've made his day. I've given him a good laugh either way. The shortest idea I possibly have, I believe you. So that's an image for you all. There we go. So, all right. So next we've got Zinwald. She says, "Hi, ladies. Have been feeling down since the lunar eclipse, and I don't feel quite right. What can you tell me about what is around me? Love and light to all." Thank you, honey. That's beautiful.
Sin's the lady who was at the fair in the city that we sat down with.
Ah, okay. Beautiful. Hey, honey. I hope you're well. And that's the thing. That's a really good point too, Sin, because the universe can play on our energies. And when we've got all these moons going into retrograde and all these things coming in and out and whatnot, it affects us very differently. My feeling is the best thing to do would be to just ground yourself, breathe, and connect with Mother Earth, and just allow this energy to move, because as much as it may be throwing you off balance and testing you, it will start to balance out, sort of thing. But the more we fight or the more we try to push into that energy, it's going to wear us out even quicker. So you're better off just to breathe and be still in the moment and just raise your vibrations through the grounding, through your breathing, is what I would recommend. Do either of you ladies have any tips that you'd like to share with her as
well? I feel like she's stuck in some memories as well. And with that, I always suggest to get a pen and pad and write down all your happy times, your sad times, your angry times. Just write anything that pops up in your mind down and get it out of your body. The stomach is the garage, and we store a lot of stuff down in here. And if we don't clear it, it can manifest into illness. So write down all those feelings, and then when you feel like you've finished writing, read it back to yourself and see what you need to learn from it. When you feel that you've reached that lesson, you understand, then you can burn it, send it off to the universe for love, okay? So you're letting it go. This will help you to release and let go. But I just feel that you've got a pattern going on there, Sin, and it's the memories, the emotions, missing loved ones. Also, there's a lonely feeling around you as well. So if you can actually just sit with yourself, nurture yourself, and just love who you are, and this will start to clear away. But you need to do some self-work. Okay, so we're going to work on ourselves first to help heal our lives. Okay, so get that out of your garage, you think. So you think about as much as what, but you're just going to store it more and more. So you need to write it down.
Yeah. I think the more we store, the more it manifests, the bigger it gets too.
That's it.
Sort of thing. So yeah. Were you sensing anything around that, Annette?
Yeah, with your show last week on Tuesday when you guys were together, Sin put a comment on the page, and I was picking up a puppy around her, and through Trevor, her past partner, and I couldn't pick up any more. It was like I thought, if there's a dog around you, grab it. But then Sin was saying there was past puppies, and Trevor just kept putting this dog in front of me, like a little dog, and I couldn't interpret it any further for her.
Okay.
Unconditional love, no matter what. That's the first thing I got.
There you go, Sid. There you go, Sid.
Okay, I feel it's a message to her. Yeah. On the other side.
Beautiful. I love it. And Spirit always finds a way to get us the messages or give us what we need at that time. So you may have been just needing to feel that unconditional love in that moment. Okay, beautiful. So next we have Sally. She says, "Hi, would love to know if any spirits around me or messages from them, please." Okay. Oops. the button's a little bit sensitive tonight.
If anybody's wondering, I scratch when spirit itches me because I'm still learning and listening, and so I don't have
Right.
fleas.
So I like that. I don't, please. I've got to tell you though, Annette, it's funny you say that, because when my kids were really young, I used to get it in the hair all the time, and my oldest had just started kindy, so I was paranoid she was coming home with head lice. Even though I couldn't find them in her hair, I had my husband every day checking my hair.
It's bad, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah. So do you want to have a go and see, like, go with the flow with what you're getting?
I feel female.
Okay.
The picture's gone. I love the pictures. Her picture. Okay, just ask.
Oh, sorry. Would you like me to put the picture back up?
I would love that. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, it's this side too. It's female and male around her. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Almost like it's a couple, like the female and male, either very close or they're a couple and they're past.
Yeah.
They're happy too.
You're getting generation?
Yeah, like they're quite happy. And they're happy
Yeah.
with Sally too. Very proud of her.
Okay.
And Sally's really nice.
Do you feel this could be grandparents?
I'm not sure. Someone had problems in their throat, whoever it was.
It's funny you say that, because I'm sitting here getting a really dry throat, and I'm thinking, surely it's not from trying to eat cold ice cream.
No,
Because I'm
yes. Something
Yeah.
here, the throat.
Okay.
Okay.
So whether somebody had communication problems or they had actual throat issues, the energy
Yeah,
sort
like-
of sits around there.
Yeah, like maybe a hole in their throat. Does that make any
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. So Sally, maybe you could give Annette some feedback on that, honey, and just sort of, my feeling is I've got, like, you're sensing two, like, grandparents, a husband and wife, grandmother, grandfather, sort of energy, and I get the pride, the love that comes through around there as well with that. Okay.
Cool.
Was there anything else you wanted to add to it?
No, thank you.
All right. So Sally, we will leave you with their love. Okay, excellent. Beautiful. Well done, Annette.
Thank
Annette, for those that don't know, Annette's, what is it, in the last 12 months? How long has it been since you sort of started to venture on this pathway? Sorry. 10 months?
Time and directions have, with my reality changes and all the dimensional things I go through, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm pretty new to really paying attention to it. It's always been around, but actually learning is pretty new to it, I suppose. Compared to you guys.
Yeah, I've kind of been around a bit. But and it was one of my lovely students, and I was very honoured to have her in my class late last year, sort of thing, I think it was, that we started it. I think we finished in November by memory with your class. So I love having students and watching them develop and the way you grow and you're pushed out there and that side of it. And Yvonne herself has been mentoring Annette as well. So, it's great to have you on here with us. So we may put you on the spot even more yet. Sorry. I love it. I love being. I'm so used to in the past as me as being the student. My mentor did the same to me, but to be able to do it to your students and push and watch them, hit those moments, it's amazing. So Rachel says, "Hello, lovely ladies. Do you see any romance surprises for me this year?" Who would like to take that one?
Well, I've read for Rachel, I think, last time. So do you want to go?
Yeah.
Because she's still fresh in my mind, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honey, I do feel romance around you, but I do feel that you need to open your heart up too, honey. So whether in the past you've had a lot of pain and you're putting the walls up, I just get the reference to you need to allow those walls down and breathe and just be yourself, okay? So I do feel that it is in the timing. Sorry, hun. The computer's been very sensitive tonight. But I want to say take this time to do the work on yourself, clear your mind, breathe, find you again and become one. And I do feel that you're much stronger at the moment. So I do feel like you are preparing for that relationship. Okay. Right. Are you picking up anything, Annette?
Yeah, it feels like she doesn't feel like she's good enough for a certain man or a type of level of man, and she is good enough for them. She puts herself in a little container where she doesn't need to be in that container because she's quite capable of attracting a really nice, sexy guy that's still caring. That'll treat you well.
Yeah.
Because you've got to have
Be happy. I love it. I love it because she does. She deserves to be happy.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And we just got the lovely Deborah saying hello, ladies. Well, hi, ladies. So hi, honey. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. And guys, just as I line up the next message, if you'd like to hit the share button and invite friends and family to join in as well, that way we're spreading the love and more people get to see our messages. I love them. Lynn says, hi, ladies. Can you tell me if my sister is with me? Oh, my heart stopped when you said that, honey, and I felt, yes, I felt her hand go on your heart. So I want to say there's times that you get that flutter of the heart, that you feel her energy with you. Okay. Beautiful. And Kylie says, do you see any health issues around my son, please? He would like to take that one.
First thing I seen was trouble with my legs. Okay, so I don't know if he's got some I don't know, something with the bones. It doesn't feel like inflammation or anything like that. It just sort of walk on my legs. I don't know if he's got some sort of disability there or something down there. If she could let us know. Yeah,
the lower back, the hip.
It could be coming from that, but I just feel I'm being shown as like I'm a bit wonky on my legs. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, but I am seeing a positive around that, so I feel that he will get help with the problem. I'm seeing the number 6 around that as well. So I feel that's the time frame it's going to take for him to get better and stronger with whatever's going on with him. Yeah, I feel there's a specialist involved. And you'll get the help that you need. So it's like keep pushing for it and just don't give up on it.
Wonderful. We send lots of love and healing to your son too, honey. Yeah. Okay. Liz would like to know if there's any messages. Love a message if you have any, please. Who would like to have a go at Liz?
Are you going, Annette? Do you want to do a card?
Yeah, it's just do a card. Star Mother. Liz needs to mother herself and put herself forward first.
Yeah.
And look after herself.
Excellent.
Got a high intuition as well.
Yeah. Star Mother.
Yeah, beautiful, Liz. So put yourself first, listen to your intuition, honey. Okay, so we've got Beck. She says, I've had a 5-year plan, was wondering if it is the best to stay but and keep plugging away or dive in at the deep end and make the big move now. Sorry, guys, my English is like, I
got the dive in big time too.
So did I.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
Dive.
Yeah, definitely. I don't feel that she's got the up and go to get it all happening. So 5 years she wouldn't be able to wait that long. She's not that the energy I've got. She's not that type of person. She likes to get things done.
Yep, needs it done now. Yeah. And guys, this energy, I keep saying to people, this energy this year is very much about taking those leaps of faith, putting that trust in yourself and believing in yourself. And when you do take that leap of faith, you're going to land on your feet. So it's, you know, it's the fear that holds us back, the unknown. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Beck, we wish you very much all the best with that. Let us know how you go, honey. So, Anne-Marie says, I would like to know if both of my children will be okay. Thank you.
A little bit rocky there.
I got a heavy heart round that. Did you get a heavy sensation come over you? It's like that to me. It's like I feel that she worries a lot about the children.
Stress. Yeah. I think she needs to trust in the fact that she has embedded them with good morals, that strength, that willpower sort of thing. So I want to say she needs to look at her mothering skills that she has given those children, to trust in they know how to do the right thing and will be fine. But I do feel they will be okay.
And there's a father figure around them as well, in spirit, that looks out for them. I'm not sure which type of spirit that is. I'm still learning. But yeah, there's some sort of spirit that's around them, guiding them anyway, looking out for them.
Keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
Excellent. Lovely. And we just got Roz saying, I'm going to use that one. I don't have fleas either.
Thanks, Roz.
I knew you'd love that. Tracy's saying, hello, ladies.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh, I love it. So, got to have a good giggle on a Friday night, I think. So, Bruce says, great tips this week has been challenging. That word is challenging me. And lots of thought process. Yeah. Sorry, Ruth. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think I should have had a wine with tea. I would be able to talk English. I lack it. Yeah. Honey, and that's the thing, and we just need to acknowledge it, and we need to look at that stuff as it comes up. Sometimes when we acknowledge it and we let go of it, those challenging moments will pass in that way. Okay, hun? So, no, you're not alone in that side of it. Okay. We have Joanne. She says, hi, ladies. Any standout messages for me? Beautiful. Would you like to take that one while I have a glass of water?
I've just read for this lady, so I think that she might like one of yours.
Oh, beautiful.
I've only just finished it.
I'm not sure what's happening, but I do trust in whatever I pick up with the cards. And when I do those 3 spreads on my page, I never open them or turn them over till you put the answers out. She got Star Mother again too, to look after herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that she's worthy and to put herself forward, and the time is now, and just do it.
Yeah.
You're so worthy.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Yvonne, I mean.
And I think, honey, when you do it, it's going to bring changes. It's going to bring positive energy, growth with it at the same time. So wonderful. Sin says, love you, ladies. Thank you so much. Trevor knows my love of puppies. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh. I feel unconditional love for him. I felt my vibrations go up as soon as you spoke to me. Thank you so much. See you soon at the Gala Fair. Beautiful trio. Oh, honey, we look forward to seeing you there. And you're very welcome. It is our pleasure. So wonderful. Yeah. I love the fact that you can feel his energy, that you clear your mind enough to feel that with you. And I think if more of us can do that, find that stillness in our minds, we will feel spirit, our loved ones around us more often, so we don't feel so alone. Okay. Leah says, will my murdered daughter ever be found? Oh my goodness, darling. Oh, okay. My heart goes out to you. And for some reason, I feel like I'm looking at the 7. So whether I'm looking around the 7th of a month or the 7, like month of 7 or 7 years, I get the strong, very much a 7 around you with that side of it. Okay, honey. I do feel that you will get some answers, but not all answers. So I want to say, so more than what you've got now will bring you that peace that you are really searching for, that one thing that you need to be able to put your daughter to rest in that sense. Okay. You've got so many questions going around your head, honey, and I just get the feeling that it's like hitting your head against the brick wall constantly, as I'm sure a lot of families do with missing loved ones as well. Okay. I want to say, look at the support system that you've got around you. I feel like the energy has changed a little bit just recently. So whether there's that feeling of something's about to come up, or you're coming around to an anniversary date, or there's something that marks the importance around your daughter's case with that side of it, I keep feeling like you need to push. So to me, it's the feeling of keep asking the questions, keep pushing to keep it active in that side of it. So whether it's sort of something's coming back up again, I just feel like I'm looking at March being a important month around something. I don't want to say solving her murder or anything like that, finding her body. I just feel like March is going to bring something to you that sort of gives you that little bit more hope in that sense. Okay. I send you love and healing too, honey. And I want to say your daughter was a beautiful soul is the reference I get with her energy. Okay. So, as I said, I wish you all the very best. Okay. Okay, I think we did one for Jamie. Is moving away the right decision, or will I? So, no, that's okay. We've done that one. And Donna, we haven't done one for you, honey. I love listening to you all. Are there any spirits coming through for me? Any messages, please? Okay. And Donna, straight away reading your comment, I got the very dry throat. I do feel like I've got somebody that had communication or throat issues with that. For some reason, I need to acknowledge Dad. So I want to say, if Dad's not in spirit, his dad is, and they are mirroring each other, which would make them, to me, very much similar in their ways with that. I just feel like I've got a stronger energy, can be a little bit stubborn at times, but very loving and caring at the same time in his own way with that side of it as well. I want to put the butterflies around you, honey, so I don't know who you connect the butterflies with, but I do feel that Spirit is putting the butterflies in front of you lately as a sign from them. I also feel this gentleman with the throat issues had stuff going on in the stomach as well, because all of a sudden I felt like I had the refluxes, the burning to the stomach with that side of it. I want to acknowledge the changes that are going on around you currently at the moment as well, and I do feel that things are moving in a more of a positive direction, even though at times you do question that a little bit as well. Okay, so can I leave you with that, please? And know that I want to say there's a few there in spirit for you, hun. So, oh, beautiful. And Donna's just adding on to that. And she says, oh, hello from the US. Beautiful, honey. I'm pleased you can join in. I would say you're probably nearly morning over there, or early morning, as we're late evening here. So thank you so much, and appreciate you taking the time to watch. Deborah says, any messages for me? Oh, we get the kids as well. Who would like to have a go at that one?
What have we got? Kids. I can't even see
Kisses.
that properly. Oh, kisses.
Kids. Any messages for me?
I'm not looking
Giving
with
you a
kids. Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of she's a very hard worker. Okay, but I'm not happy where I am right now. I've got that unsettled feeling. There's a lot of movement around Deborah. We're playing with ideas in her mind of which way she'd like to go. I see a change in career around her, so that there's an opportunity that's going to present itself to her. I'm also, I've got to a point where I'm feeling like, right, I've had enough where I am right now. I need some change. Like it's like she's craving changes, like wanting to really live her life now. And she's always pushed it aside before, but I feel like I'm reaching out. I'm starting to embrace life a lot more. So I'm going to put travelling around her, definitely travelling. No sooner going travelling, coming back. But I'm back and forth. So whether this actually comes into her actual job description or the new opportunity that will open up for her, but I can see the aeroplane. So no sooner I'm taking off and coming back again. Not here for long and I'm gone again. So there's just a definite lot of movement around Deborah at the moment, if that helps. And I've got the colour blue around her as well. So to me, that's like a calming colour, but keep the communication open and keep just asking those questions. And if you don't understand something, then ask again. Okay, so I feel like you're learning something new, but there's travel around it as well. That makes sense.
Is that why I don't understand the legs?
Pardon? Sorry, Anna.
Is that why I saw the legs? Like I saw supermodel legs moving. Is that why? What you've just said?
If that's what you're seeing, I'm seeing differently. So we all perceive differently, and we all interpret differently. So if that's what you're receiving, then that's your truth.
What you said, yeah.
It all comes together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's working out how her signs sit with her. I love that. And that's the thing. Things will come up like that, but, you know, all of a sudden you start putting things together and you go, okay, well, that's what that sign means for me when we're learning, sort of thing. And, you know, I still do it. I get, after these years, I still get new signs, and we've got to sit with that energy to work out what that means to us, sort of thing. And as Annette has probably heard me say a million times in class time, that, you know, we all work differently. We all see things differently. It's just a matter of working out how we work and what it means to us.
You guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
Thank you.
Kylie says thank you. That's beautiful. Now we have Diana. She says, what a pleasure. Oh, the little smiley face. I love it. 3 times the power. What a treat. Would love any messages. Oh, that's beautiful. Like message, honey. Who would like to have a go? I don't know about the spider on your page though.
No.
Joanne does that.
No.
Spiders are awesome. I had one that comes in. It's me. I told you guys it has a drink. I think it died now. Its lifeline's over, but another one will return.
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful.
You want to pick a card?
Okay.
And I nearly called you Leanne. That's right. Oh, mouth work.
We need to wear name tags, and we should just keep swapping them around on Yvonne.
I know.
I do the same thing. I think there's a couple of times I've called Yvonne Annette.
I know.
I'm so cool.
You are.
Sorry.
The three musketeers.
I'll tell a dog. Yeah. Diane, you got boundaries, which when I pull a card, it's your energy. So that kind of like just draws it out the vortex. And it's, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Somebody or a few people are walking all over you, or you want to say no, just say no, because you can.
Yeah.
I'm short and sweet, aren't I?
I love it. But that's the thing, though. I was picking up she needs to put herself first as well. So to me, I want to say, Diane, this is your time for you to grow and to shine and own that space, sort of thing, because I do feel you need to stand in your own power as well. So as Annette said, set your boundaries. Say no. Know what it is you're working towards for you. And when you put yourself first, everything else is going to follow. Okay, honey? So I wish you all the very best with that, Diane. Yeah, excellent. Next we have Vanessa. Hi, ladies. Would like to know what direction to move in my life, please. Relationship, work, etc. Love listening to you. Oh, thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you. Yvonne, would you like to have a go at that one?
Yeah. Relationship, work, etc. Okay. Right. So that around the work, relationships in the workplace, I feel there's a bit of talking going on behind people's backs. So maybe watch your back is what I'm getting. I feel that you're very trusting, and maybe you need to not trust certain individuals, like keep your life a little bit more private in the workplace. I feel like there's just whispering that's going on behind closed doors or around the corner. It feels very negative, but it's actually their problem. I feel they've got jealousy issues and feel very threatened by you. I'm getting told here for you to raise above it and don't take it on. Move past them. I would just separate from these individuals if where possible. Like leave them at work, don't bring them home. If that makes sense. What was the other question? I forgot it.
Sorry. Relationship work and
well, I was connecting the relationships in work.
Yep.
That's how I read it.
And the
I get
direction to move in her life.
Relationships work.
Yeah. And she just loves listening to us. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. I think you covered it.
Yeah. The beach is very good, Vanessa, for Vanessa as well. I just feel it just helps revive me, pick me up when I'm feeling down. I also feel about another baby around Vanessa as well. So where the work feeling that I've got with you, I also feel it won't last for much longer because I just feel that you're not going to be staying there. If that makes sense. So it's like I'm going to do what I need to do right now, because I keep seeing pregnancy around you. I keep seeing blue too, so whether this is a little boy, don't hold me to it because it can change, but I am seeing the colour blue. Yeah, I've got the feeling that you already know the answer to it. You just really need confirmation, but I feel that you will be moving away from this work area to have bumps. Okay, yeah, so I've got the number three around that. So it can be the 3rd of month, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months.
Yeah,
more than now.
Yeah, with Vanessa's energy, I was just feeling really tired when you were saying that. It was like, I've got to keep my eyes open, sort of thing. So whether she's just feeling a little bit drained, a little bit worn out at the moment. Yeah. Okay, honey, so we'll leave you with that. And thank you for your lovely message. Liz is just saying thank you. You are very welcome. And we've also got Beck saying thank you, ladies. You are very, very welcome, honey. It is our pleasure. Now, I just got Ruth wanting to know if there's any messages for her. Maybe, yeah. Annette, do you want to pull a card for her?
I would love to. When I saw her face before, I thought, far out, Ruth has been through so much. She's so strong and she's just amazing, and just keep going. Like all the rewards are coming really well.
Look at the paperwork too, honey.
Star Mother again. I don't know what it is, but you need to look after yourself. It's the energy is what's going on. Star Mother for you personally, Ruth, means that you've looked after everybody else for so long. I mean, really looked after everybody. And if I'm not saying this is true, but if there wasn't any food around, you would pretend that you had eaten first and then you would just go without. And it makes me really sad and makes me want to cry, everything that I can feel. And it's time to put you forward. And I'd love to give you anything you need. God.
Oh, beautiful. I actually feel like you need to be looking at paperwork too, Ruth. So whether there's some paperwork that is coming more to the forefront or something you need to be focusing on now, sort of thing. So Beck just also says, wow. Lynn says, thank you. You are very welcome, ladies. And so does Joanne. Aww. And so does Lee. I love it. And then the next one we've got is Lynn. My question is, if I am designed, I can't even talk now.
Ever meet your soulmate? Yep.
Oh my God! Yeah. I think it's past my bedtime.
Yes, it is like that. So they just need to just realise it is late.
I think it's because I've been looking at a computer all day at barcodes. It's just like I'm seeing all these lines still.
hey, Leanne, was it? I don't compute.
That's happening.
Warning.
Well, while my mentors are messing around, that is a big yes. You will meet your soulmate. They will give you a time and date reference, but it's a big, huge year, and he's a big bloke.
A big bloke, somebody that you wouldn't expect to meet is the feeling I get with that. So I want to say somebody, and it is a feeling of a soulmate because it is somebody that you're not necessarily going to expect that you would fall for. But my feeling is, and Spirit's still laughing upstairs at us, Cal. Sorry, hon. But my feeling is that he's going to treat you like his queen. Yeah, is that hot flush for that?
So hot.
Yeah, but I want to say, honey, it is the feeling of being in a relationship that you've never had like that before. So somebody that is really going to take care of you with that side of all right. So wish you all the very best with that too, hon. You'll know it when you find it. And Bree is just saying hi, just joined in. Oh, lovely, honey, for you to join in, and thank you for coming in. And we have the beautiful Faye. Have you a message for me, please? I've got cheeky Spirit.
Yeah, like she's craving wanting to meet your spirit guides. She's just really craving it. Definitely go creative side, Faye. Keep working with your creative side. There's a holiday around you too. You might not see it right now, but I feel like I've got a beach setting, and tropical. So I keep seeing the word Hawaii. So whether there's going to be a nice, beautiful trip for you to Hawaii, yes, they're confirming it. I'm seeing flowers. So you might not see it right now, but I definitely am seeing it. I've got the month of August around that.
And Faye, if you need somebody to come with you, I'm happy to spend time on the beach in the sun. I keep offering to people, but nobody's taking me with them.
Yeah. So the feeling I've got, Faye needs some time out. Okay, she needs to give herself permission to be able to do that for herself.
I want to say time out in body, mind, and physical. Yeah, and the spirits inside of it too, honey. I feel like I've got your father, so I don't know if you've just got a new car or changing your car. I've got a father figure that wants to acknowledge your car, honey. So I do feel that's his way of letting you know that he is very much around you, seeing what's going on. Okay, excellent. Donna just says, thank you, ladies. Leanne, that would be my dad. Oh, that's beautiful, honey. So feel his love. I want to say allow yourself to feel his arms around you as well with that. Okay. All right. So this one's a big message. It says, Deborah, spot on, ladies. This year I'm focusing more on me and my needs, doing things that will bring me joy, and I'm a carer at the job. Structure is changing, make me restless, and my, what's that word, ladies? And my it says I have fantastic legs.
Oh, there you go.
I saw them. They are pretty good.
I love it.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, there we go. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you, Deb. Paula is just saying hello, ladies. Hey, honey, I'm pleased you're watching. Okay, I'm just trying to grab some names that I may not have already asked questions for. I got things moving next to me. I'm waiting for something to jump off the shelf. Something's creeping. Diane says, thank you. You're spot on. Thank you, honey. You're very welcome. It is our pleasure. Tamara, I haven't seen one from you today, honey. Hi, ladies. Anything for me, please? Did you want to draw a card, Annette?
Tamara's put it up, Leanne.
Oh, it's not up. I can see it my end. There we go. Did that work?
Huge. That came through the energy, but I'm going to shuffle it again because I think it was the kids. There we go. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval.
You got my language problems.
Yeah, I read backwards. I know.
I do that sometimes.
Oh my God.
So protection. So you could. That means a couple of things. You need to protect yourself. You've got some hidden enemies around you, or you just need to be more assertive and really just cut the cords to people that no longer serve you anymore. out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, I think that goes for everything at the moment. It's letting go of the old and let the new come in, sort of thing. It's the new energy, it's the new ways. Old's not going to go anywhere. So Vanessa's just saying thank you, ladies. It is a pleasure, honey. We've got a few thank yous there. Lynn is saying thank you. And she says the bigger the better. Okay. Beautiful. So, and she's also given us a heart.
Oh.
All right. Caroline, I haven't seen your rewind. I need a remote for myself. I'm sorry, honey. It's just one of those nights. It's all right. I gotta laugh at myself.
You're overworked.
It has been like that this week. Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Annette?
She's awakening, like she's seeing Yvonne or Annette.
I'm getting confused now.
Oh, I'm confusing myself. Annette, are you feeling an awakening? Oh God, awakening.
Yeah, an awakening. Like, yeah, she's seeing the entire universal energies pretty fast, and
yeah.
Grounding would probably be good for you too, Caroline, because I know how you feel. It's huge.
It is pretty huge at the moment. And I think it's affecting some of us, like me, more tonight than most in that sense. But no, the universe is doing some amazingly wonderful, crazy things at the same time. So, yeah. Faye just says, thank you, ladies. Yes, we have a new car. Oh, bright red car. Beautiful. The holiday adventures. I will definitely take you, Leanne. Thank you, honey. Oh, you're my favourite maker. Yeah. Oh, God, can you imagine the four of us? We would get into trouble.
Oh, we
would be kicked out of Hawaii.
I could drink cocktails. Hey.
Yeah,
you'd be dancing on the beach.
Yeah,
on the roof. You know what would happen? I'd be the one that has a cocktail and falls to sleep.
You would, yeah.
I would. Oh, beautiful. Sinner's just saying, sorry, ladies, I forgot to ask. The course that I was going to undertake turned out not to be what was advertised. Do you see anything else coming up for me? I will leave you alone after this and just listen to you lovely laughter. Us laughing.
Who are?
We're going to get put in the naughty corner later, I know.
Oh, no.
I love it. This is the delirious side of us coming out now, I think. Or me. Put it that way, me. All right.
Oh, that's really another course will come along. Another course will come along. Oh, it's itchy again. But another course will definitely, I'm on repeat, will come along. Because it's a healing course.
Just don't scratch because you make me itch.
I'm sorry, everyone. I mean, Yvonne.
Just like your head, I'm rubbing my nose.
I know, I'm scratching my leg.
He's very persistent Scorpio. Yeah.
Yeah.
But another course will come along.
My nose.
Yeah. I get poked in the back as well before. Golly gosh.
See, and I keep seeing like elderly people around you. So I do feel there's another course that you can look into. So I just feel like you'd be like very good in helping people. So whether there's a course around to do like aged care or even communities work with children, but definitely I see you helping others. Okay, so maybe do some research around that. And I've got number 3 around that as well. So I'll break it down. From the 3rd of the month, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, so you definitely will get into something new.
Yeah, so don't give up hope just yet, honey. You'll find something. The right course will be put in front of you. So Louise, she says, what does 2019 have in store for me? Now, I want to say, honey, as I was connecting to your energy, I was getting to very much the stiffness around the neck and the shoulders because I kind of felt like I need to crack my neck with your energy. So I want to say, look at what you're holding on around the neck and the shoulder area at the moment. Does anybody sense
Yeah, it's like she's like my husband would call you like a tree. So that to me would be like to interpret that is nobody's going to hurt me anymore. I've been hurt enough, and I'm not letting anybody in. This is okay to protect yourself for now, but what will actually happen in the long run is you actually close off your heart. Okay, so and your self-love. When we do that, we actually end up attracting another lesson, and it can be a harder lesson. So allow yourself to love you and accept who you are, and let that come. Okay, I feel that you're wise enough and you've learned from that lesson to be able to recognise it for the next one, because if you shut yourself off like that, you're not going to see it. Okay, and the next lesson will be bigger. You want to bring that love towards yourself. So if you can turn that around, those doors will open up for you. Okay, and I'm seeing, I keep seeing a Navy, a person who's in the Navy or Navy uniform. So whether you actually meet somebody that's in the Navy or somebody's past, that was in the services, but there's definitely sort of a Navy. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a sailor around him. Okay, so
nice.
Yeah,
Like a good uniform.
Yeah, me too.
Beautiful. Yeah. Structure. And Roz is just saying you have a lot of comments happening on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page. Thank you, Roz. So, guys, if you are watching on my page or Yvonne's or Annette's, please jump over to mytimetv.live. We don't have much longer to go on the show, though. And that way you can come here and put your comments. You know, we can see your comments. So this show is going live to the Binge Network as well. So it's going worldwide outside of Facebook. I forgot to tell you that, Annette.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
All good.
All good. You're not stressing. And then we just got Tamara saying thank you. You are very welcome, honey. It's our pleasure. Julie, I don't think we've answered a question for you, hun. Hi, ladies. Will I get the job next week? Will it be the right move, or shall I stay where I am? Thank you.
Well, I would visualise seeing yourself doing well in the interview and getting news that you are getting the job, because I do feel that you're ready to move right now into something something new. I feel like you've outgrown that job. Yeah, I'm just a person. I like to learn new things, and I just feel like you just do go for so long. I'm seeing 10, so whether you stay 10 months or 10 years, but by that time I'm ready to move on to something new. Okay, so I do see that door of opportunity opening up for you for the new job.
Yeah, and I got yes and yes with that too, honey.
Yeah.
So Robin just says, I feel my health is holding me back in life and work. Would love a message and some guidance. Just before we jump into that, honey, I'm very proud of you, because I did see your message after Roz and I spoke about pain and restrictions and all that on Tuesday on our intuitive chat show, that you got down the beach and you stayed for 3 hours. Well done, because I know that is a big achievement for you, honey. So well done. More of it, okay? Does that, Annette, did you want to pull a card for Robin?
Yeah, absolutely. Robin's hard. It's like the whole deck wants to come to Robin. There's 2, 3. That's not normal. She's got the leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. This doesn't generally happen. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, and mirror who or what is triggering you. Maybe there's inner things. Maybe a diet. I don't usually get 3 cards. Mirror.
Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, one of the things we did talk about with Robin in a previous reading was diet, and she was starting to look at her diet and stuff as well with that. So, yeah, I think you need to take charge, honey. You just need to take back that control, that power, and when you can move the energy that's holding in your aura, it's going to improve your health situation with that, which everything else will flow. Okay, one foot in front of the other. I know it's hard, and but I feel that you will get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add to that?
Just, the choices and looking at yourself, and you're worth it. You can do it.
Yeah, beautiful. Jasmina just says, whoops, I was doing that. Laugh out loud. Somebody else is having a laugh with us. That's good. I love it. Carly, here's one we haven't read for tonight. She says, hi, ladies. My husband and I are going through an incredibly rough time. Our business is going through liquidation. Can you see anything else being successful for us? Okay. Honey, I want to say I understand your pain. We lost a business that we had to put into liquidation a couple of years ago, and it can be a very rough journey talking through experience. But I want to say you need to believe in yourself. So try to acknowledge. I want to say look at the journey that you've traveled with this business. Look at the lessons that you have learnt in there. I want to say it served a purpose in that time, but you have come out much stronger, even though there's times that you're both questioning yourselves, okay? I want to say see that light at the end of the tunnel, because the liquidation side of stuff isn't forever, honey. I get now is the time to start focusing on the future and to start manifesting those things that you want to move on to. This is a new step for you. It's another part of life, so to speak. It's the next part of life. Business took over for such a period of time with you guys. So now it's about making that connection between yourselves, being strong together, and together I get you can get through this and you can make other things happen. So I want to say those things that you've put on hold for a while will start coming to the forefront. But just remember to stop and breathe, okay? Because like I said, I understand the pressure of the business side of stuff rather incredibly, but I do feel that you are both beautiful souls. You've learned from this and you've helped others, but you will grow and move forward from it quite quickly, okay? Just be in the moment for now, okay? So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. Oh, Robin said she was on the wrong page. Oh, beautiful. I love the little emoji faces there that she's found. All right, ladies. Well, I guess we might just do this one. This has popped up at me. Amanda,
good morning.
First time watching from I can't even say that word.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Thank you. So you just tried to say it, and I knew what it was. USA. Welcome, honey, and thank you for joining in. Maybe we need to do this more often, ladies, on a Friday night, so we can get those. I guess they're going into Friday morning over there as well with that. All right. Well, ladies, I want to just say hello to April. April has put a comment up. Hi, beautiful ladies. Do you have any messages from me, please? Miss you, beautiful Leanne. Oh, thank you, honey. I miss you too. And I am so looking forward to your wedding in June. Excellent. Can I leave you ladies with that question? Because April is a beautiful, I'm not going to say old, a beautiful friend of mine from school.
Oh, cute.
We're not old, are we, April?
Actually, we're millenniums old.
Hey, what?
We're millenniums.
That's
How many times have we lived?
So if you want to pick the card first, Annette, then I'll see what I get from that.
Okay. I just want to come out. Oh, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So the wedding that you mentioned, Leanne, it's all good. It's going to come together. Just go with it. Relax. It'll be cool. And I'd like to go.
It's at the beach.
Oh, very nice. Beach wedding.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you'll like this, April. We have there's an expo in Port Pirie that comes up each year that I usually go to, and it's usually June, and it's usually the first weekend of June. So I messaged the ladies and said, because they're looking in a different venue, and I said, please keep me in mind. I have a wedding to go on the first weekend of June, so can you move the expo? Yeah, another weekend. They said, thank you, we will consider that in booking it.
Awesome.
But I said, I'm at the wedding, so it doesn't matter if it's the same weekend. I'll miss the expo. But
Yeah.
I thought I'd be cheeky and just say to them, hey, I'm busy that weekend.
No.
I like it.
I'm seeing a little boy in a black suit. Maybe about, you can't see my hand. Can you see my hand? Right?
No.
No.
3 inches high, 3 foot.
No. He's not a toddler, just a little bit bigger. Okay, tall. He's in a black suit. So he's in the wedding. But he's got like he's very sensitive, and there's a timidness with him. Like, he might need somebody to help build his confidence. But I've got this little boy around her. Okay, lacking confidence. He's sort of very shy, comes across shy, and he's standing out a lot to me, and might need a little bit of encouragement, if that makes sense. Or let him know that everything's okay. He needs to know everything's okay, whatever that is that's going on.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, her grandson's only about 2 or 3 years of age, off the top of my head. So, yeah.
Well, is he going to be in the wedding? He's in a black suit.
Yeah, he could be. Unless, even if they put him in a little black suit, he'd look so cute in a suit. He's a cute little kid.
Ring bearer.
Maybe.
But this is something that is very, very sensitive. Okay, so I just get insecure feelings around him, if that makes sense. I know he's only little, he's bubby, but it's just that feeling, and it's coming through for a reason.
Yeah. Okay. Last time I spoke to April, I think there was something going on between Mum and Dad. So that may be part of excuse me.
Yeah.
The beautiful Deidre would also love to know if she could please have a card.
You can. I've just got to pick up one that I dropped.
Okay.
God.
Usually where they go for me, straight to the floor.
Yeah. It was actually the second card that went with the lady, and it was, how you said that the grounded came through for her. It's the beach for the starseed. So the grounded at the beach is fine, but I wasn't going to bend over and pick it up. I'm alive. Anyway, let's go back. Deidre. Oh, she's nice too. She's there.
She is. She's gorgeous. I've known Deidre for a while.
It's happening again. Anyway, starseed, what lights you up? So what do you need to do? And then trust it. You can do it. I'm losing an ear. And trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So if you could do anything you wanted to do and think that you were positive and it would succeed, that's what you can do. Just do it because you're clever.
She is. I keep pushing her.
Yeah, very clever.
I think I need to get my butt out there and give her get my butt out there and give her that kick up the bum. It's been a while, hasn't it, Deidre? She'll tread next time she catches up with me.
No.
I love it. I've got to ring Deidre too, so I might actually try and do that over the weekend. So beautiful. All right, ladies, I know there's still a lot of comments that we haven't got to, and I know we're out of time, unfortunately. So we've just got a few people saying hello and just asking for messages. So I do apologise that we haven't got to you. We will try to do this more often. Maybe we'll try and do this as a regular thing. We'll see how we go. I haven't organised anything with the ladies. It was just sort of a passing comment today that went right. Everything was left up in the air until the last minute sort of thing in that sense. But if you would like to connect with myself, you can certainly connect with me through my website, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. Annette, how can people connect with you, hun?
Tarot, Love and Light.
Yeah, on Facebook. And Yvonne?
Through My Eyes.
Yeah, on Facebook as well.
Yeah,
and obviously I've got Leanne Winston Psychic Medium on Facebook as well. But I just want to say it is the weekend tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's Saturday.
It's
All my
Friday.
days
I
are
thought, yeah, it is. It's Friday today.
tomorrow's-
Yeah.
It is.
I had to actually Google the other day to see when the kids go back to school because I thought I'm going to miss this shortly. And luckily it's this Tuesday in a sense. But I want to say just take some time for yourselves. Allow yourselves to catch up, the energy to catch up, as I obviously need to at the moment. And just be you. Stay true to yourselves. All right. So I guess we'll leave it there for tonight. And thank you so much for joining in. Please feel free, if you're watching this as a replay, hit the share button, invite your friends and families to join in as well. Hit the My Time TV like button, and you can jump over to our pages and hit the like button there as well if you haven't already done so. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks for having
yeah.
us.
Yeah, beautiful. So I will end the show and I will talk to you ladies in a moment. All right. Good night, all. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever
Bye.
you are. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.